Hey yo, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Chris Emilo, and welcome back to another episode of Life in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Don't forget, here is where we bring you everything that has to do with Dubai, United Arab Emirates, with the jobs and employment. So if you're new in my channel, kindly subscribe, invite your friend that needs the information to also subscribe to my channel. And if you're already part of my family, don't forget to like this video. Very important. Please always like my video before watching. And also don't forget, my target is only 50 likes by one video, so giving me one of your like does not take you any second or any minute. So please like my video. So today we are going to be talking about the new part-time contract in UAE. First of all, this part-time contract will help us, especially those of us that have family back home, that has kids, that has wife, you want to scatter for their school, feeding and everything. It gives you an extra income to help your financial needs, especially if you have your children back in your country and you have a lot of expenses to do. It helps you to get more extra income. That is more a reason for part-time. If you want to work from one company, you want to work like in two different companies or even three different companies, you understand, it gives you the chance to get more income. I think that is the main reason for part-time, just like Europe and other Western countries that do a part-time job. But here in UAE, if you want to start working as a part-time in UAE, there are some things that you need to understand. There are some rules that you have to follow, and there are some policies that you should understand. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining everything that you should know. I'm not going to give you the news, but I'm going to explain it the way that you and I will understand it, so that you will know how to apply for the part-time, if you want to apply for the part-time, and how to go about it, bringing documents that are required for the part-time work. So follow me to the end of this video, don't forget, so that we will discuss about this. So recently, the Ministry of Labour tweeted that the new labor law allows you to work as a part-time in another establishment, addition to your previous work. So you can work in two companies, the two different companies as a part-time worker without the approval of your employers. Before, if you want to, if for example, a lot of people normally do this like it's a freelance, another employer will do visa for them and give them NOC before they can work in another company. But in this case, you don't need any approval from your first primary employer, from your first employer. You don't need an approval, you don't need NOC. So you don't need your first employer's approval in order to get a part-time job with another establishment or another company. But there are some certain ways that you can go about it. Now, if you want to apply for a part-time work permit, it is not from any agency. There's no agency cannot run that. The only place that you can go and get a part-time work permit, because you have to go straight to either Ministry of Labour office or you go to TASHEEL. You understand? It's either you go to Ministry of Labour office or you go to TASHEEL. In that place, that is the place that you can apply for part-time work permit. They will explain everything to you over there. So, and also the document that you need in order to get this work permit. Now, I will first of all let you guys know that work permit is not for tourist people. You cannot get part-time. Part-time is not for tourist people. Do you understand? Part-time is not for tourist people. If you are on visit visa, you cannot get a part-time job. So note that. Part-time job is for people that the requirement is this: you have to provide your passport copy, your visa copy, valid visa copy, valid passport copy, your passport photograph, Emirate ID, very important, Emirate ID copy, or labor card copy. Do you understand? Labor card, your labor card, or your contract copy. Do you understand? These are the three things that you should provide. Either you provide your Emirate ID copy, labor card, or your contract copy. Then you must provide your valid visa copy, passport copy, and also an establishment card copy, if possible. From both parties, like your first employer and your second employer. You have to bring the establishment card. Yeah, it's not establishment card from both parties. So to the Ministry of Labour, that is TASHEEL. You can also go to TASHEEL and do that. So, but all these things will be clarified to you if you go yourself to the TASHEEL and ask the question there. They can easily answer you. So, but I just want you to know that tourist people cannot apply for part-time work. It's for people that are already residents. You have already gotten a visa. You have already gotten a residence visa. You have already a company that you are working in. Then you can apply for part-time work permits. Do you understand? So now, who can apply for this part-time work permits? Who can apply for it? Those people with valid visa and Emirate ID, just like I mentioned before, and the student over 18 years can also apply for it, and government and free zone employees can also apply it. So if you're working in free zone and if you want extra income, you can apply for part-time work permit. I'm not saying you have to go verify. You understand? I'm just giving you the tips on it. So if you want to know more information about this, go to the TASHEEL or go to the nearest Ministry of Labour that is close to the office, that is close to you there. Just go there and verify yourself. And also, people who meet the condition to be granted work permits based on their residence. This third one, or people who meet the condition to be granted work permits based on the residence of their family, based on the residence of the family. So that simply means if maybe you have family here and you can be given work permits maybe based on how your family have stayed. Maybe you have your father is working, or your mother is working, So that one is family issue. I believe none of us have family. Most of you have family, but me, I don't have family. You understand? So, and also another information here is that the work permits, the part-time work permits is only valid for 6 months to 1 year. 6 months to 1 year is only valid for 6 months to 1 year. So that is the only information I got about this work permit for now. So if I have anything again, I'm going to share with you guys. So if you want to start working as part-time, I want you to first of all go to the TASHEEL. You go to TASHEEL first, then we explain it for you. I don't know everything. I just explain to you guys how I understood it. Do you understand? It's not that it's perfect. So, but I'm just creating the awareness. If you want to know more about this, you can go to TASHEEL. Then we explain it to you better there, or you can still call Labour. It's better to call them. It's better you go to TASHEEL. Better you go to the nearest TASHEEL close to you. So that is just it for now. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Emilo, and if you have any question, kindly drop it at the comment section. I will be here to reply you. And don't forget, here is where we discuss everything that has to do with Dubai, United Arab Emirates, with the jobs and employment. If you are still watching me, if you haven't liked this video, kindly like this video. Do you understand? Kindly like this video, and also wait for me for my next video. My name is Emilo. Peace off and God bless.